Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Happy November 1st. I know lots of you guys are probably enjoying that extra hour of sleep you got last night. If you didn't know, or if you didn't look at notices, they did actually announce the banner that's coming on Tuesday. So, surprise, you're going to get to hear about all 4 of the new units today on Sunday. And I'm sure I'll have another news video for you tomorrow as well. All right, y'all, there'll be lots of units coming, and I think probably, you know, to the one person on Twitch chat that told me that Howlet and Skahal were going to be coming together, and I was like, nah, you know, I believe that person was Cecil. I'm pretty damn happy I didn't take that bet right now, Cecil, so if you're out there, yeah, you were fucking right. So, it was announced with the November login bonus monthly missions, we're going to be getting Howlet shards all month, and we are going to be getting combined banners of Skahal, Marial, Howlet, and Chell. So, we are going to be getting all 4 of these units on Tuesday. In my opinion, these units are pretty awesome. I think Skahal is the real skip here, and I actually think the most important unit in all of these unit pools here is Chell. And I know people are going to be like, Dr. Diggs, you're fucking nuts. But Chell is a Final Fantasy IV bonus unit, and she's just really good. Her TMR is amazing. Marial also has access to Subjob Calculator. So, I mean, you know, if you didn't have enough calculators already, Marial could be that 3rd calculator subjob unit that just helps you obliterate the map. Howlet is going to be enhanced even more thanks to Little Leela. I mean, we're just taking everything and throwing it out the window because why have a schedule when you could just release 2 banners in the same week? Important note, too, if we are getting Howlet and Skahal this week, most likely we are going to be getting Bikini Lilith next week. It was revealed that she is in the DAT files, and most likely that also means the Final Fantasy XIV Part 2 event is either coming out next week or the week after, so make sure you're preparing for that. Let's talk about these units, because I have a feeling all of you guys are going to want to know a little bit more about them before I go ahead and dive in and do my deep dive videos later this week. Let's talk about Hallett. Main job Rune Knight, subjob Red Mage, subjob White Mage. His subjob White Mage does not come with full life, so before you get super crazy excited, I think subjob Red Mage is going to be his primary sub. Does give access to jamming thrust, and he does have a whole plethora of abilities that are absolutely wonderful, including Drain Evocation. I think, honestly, I could see Howlet really being amazing with his own TMR, because his own TMR grants the Laswell ability, basically, to survive 1 hit for a turn, which is so powerful. And it doesn't appear like you have to level up his TMR, so just getting his TMR close could be a really powerful addition to your team, either in live PvP or in arena. I think people, you know, when they talk about Howlet, I've never heard them once talk about his TMR. And, you know, meanwhile, we get Zombie Ryu and people go nuts for his TMR. I honestly think that Howlet's TMR is probably better than Zombie Ryu's TMR. In before everyone is commenting that I am wrong. Skahal, trash unit. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. Sorry, I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a mood. Skahal is main job Black Mage. His sub job is Staff Mage, sub job Time Mage. He's basically going to be a really strong lightning element magic nuker, basically. And he is one of the first mages that we are going to get that does have elemental magic chaining. What do I mean by that? I mean that his magic spells have multi-hit properties to them. Remember, magic does not chain, but the elements do. So he is going to be a multi oh my god, he's going to be a thunder elemental chainer that is really good on units like Siren when the Siren raid comes out. I don't think he's a chase. I don't think you absolutely need him right this second. I think he would be a good unit to kind of have in reserve though and build up slowly. That's what I plan to do with him. And knowing my luck, now that I've said that, I am literally just going to pull only him for the next like 2 weeks. Chell. Chell is the goddess that all of you have been waiting for. Primary job green mage, sub job time mage, sub job thief. And I know y'all are like, what the hell? She only casts Ruin apparently, because why would you want to put any of her important abilities on her character description in the game, right? So let's go over how god tier Chel is, because she is literally probably like one of the most important units coming out on this banner. I want her more than Howlet, and she's just so good. Let's talk about her TMR first. Her TMR, it's called the ING's stick, is a rod, HP 102, magic 108, accuracy 10, increases magic attack 10 for self, increases spirit penetration 15 for self. This girl, she gives spirit penetration, guys. Now, how many of the girls out there, how many of your waifus give spirit penetration? Absolutely none right now. So be happy with that. And keep in mind, that is a passive ability, and it's on an equipable TMR magic staff slot. It's going to be awesome. Her own mastery ability gives increased agility 10% and decreases spell activation time 250. Now, y'all are like, all right, big deal. You know, whatever, Dr. Diggs. You know, she has decreased activation time by 250. Whatever, I got calculators now. Well, she also has access to high-speed chanting, which is going to decrease activation time by an additional 250, meaning that all of her spells are going to be casting twice as fast as they would normally cast. She also has access to the Thief subjob, increases move +1 and agility 12% for self. She has access to, so many things. She has access to Imperil. She has access to Dispel in her primary kit. She can sub time mage for haste, comet. She has quick. Can you imagine casting quicken at half the speed it would normally take or twice as fast? She's great. And then if you sub thief on her, she also has steal time, which is going to be very important. Very important. Sorry, am I yelling? I think I might be yelling right now. It's going to be very important for the Final Fantasy IV event, which if you're going to want bonus units, she is a bonus unit and she's a steal time unit. You should all want to pull for this girl. She's amazing. Now let's talk about this other amazing MR unit, Marial. Now, okay. So when I first saw Marial, I was like, who wants her? It's not a big deal, right? Well, she's main job Spellblade, sub job Arithmetician, sub job Thief. I think we know some other units that are absolutely amazing that have access to the Arithmetician job class and to Thief's passives. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that's why Little Leela is incredible, but it might be. And yes, her primary kit is Spellblade, but that doesn't mean you can sub Arithmetician and turn off all her Spellblade abilities and just put the Thief passives on her. And then you can pretend, for those of you that don't have Little Leela, that you do have Little Leela. And if you even close your eyes, you can just pretend that instead of casting level 4 Banishra, Marial is actually casting level 3 Holy and her name is actually Little Leela. You're gonna get pretty close there. You're gonna get close to pretending that you have a Little Leela. So I'm really excited for Marial because it's basically giving me another calculator unit, and I love the calculator units, even though I cannot do math. Marial's TMR is pretty shit. It gives 64 attack, 108 magic, and the TMR skill is really weird. It says there's a 15% chance to decrease spirit 25 for 3 turns to self. I don't understand that. I don't know if that's like a 15% chance to decrease spirit on the enemy, maybe? That's weird that it would decrease spirit on yourself. So maybe my translation's jacked up, but just think about that. And then her mastery ability. I mean, if you thought calculators were suicidal before, Marial's master ability increases chance of being targeted. It's literally like no matter what, you have Vow of Love thrown on her. Like, holy shit, she's gonna have a homing missile on her like any of your other calculator units that are out there in Arena. Like, if you're ever wondering why your calculator units are just dying, it's probably because in the coding somewhere, they accidentally put Marial's mastery ability on, which is essentially like throwing Vow of Love on her. So she does have increased chance of being targeted 5 herself, and she does have increased area resistance 15 for her mastery ability. Overall, pretty good. I would say all of these units are super cool. They're all permanent additions to the pool, and I would say I'm super hyped and super jacked for them. If y'all can't tell, I've had some caffeine this morning and I'm a little wired. I am streaming this afternoon, so please come watch me stream. It can get a little lonely sometimes when there's only 70 of you in there and I have to suffer through Bob, Cuttlefish, and Gutsy, and of course, fucking Cecil, who won the damn bet even though we weren't betting. Remember, everyone, if you are buying Amazon coins, which you should be because it saves you 20% on Visior, use my affiliate link to pay my bills and help me out at dig.gs/coins. You can even get an extra discount if you go to dig.gs/offer. Finally, come to my Discord and say hi, because we are all lonely people in that Discord, and we would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.